is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time we check it'll be 4-5-1. And it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to...
Batistuta! A real chance and a real let-off. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
There aren't many defenders, Peter, who assist more goals than Andy Robertson here, that's for sure. He's reliable, consistently excellent in what he delivers going forward, and it doesn't really compromise on his defensive...
Decent chance! Oh, he's been caught on it! In he goes again! Not the most convincing of passes. It's Modric! Has another goal!
Offside-nya. Itu. Tuh, dia kata offside lain. Kalau dia nonton anjir dah tadi nonton.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip. Manchester United really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing.
Can he finish? And it's hit the woodwork and out. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Dani Olmo wins the duel this time. Now it's Forlan, and he's straight offside. Is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Looking for the run, and he's intervened well there. 30 minutes gone. Well, it's Batistuta. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Forlan. Now it's Batistuta. Quick to react. Can they get him away? Well, that's wonderful alertness. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Shevchenko. It's Batistuta. It's Batistuta. Just eases him off the ball. Rijkaard. Nicely weighted ball. Shevchenko takes a shot. Oh, what a... This time, surely. Oh, taken with style. And this is getting better and better.
There will be 1 minute.
His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him, and his response. And we hit half-time. Of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible.
I'd like to draw your attention to the screen right now for information on our shuttle bus service. Substitution in progress.
Shevchenko. Rijkaard. It's a pretty loose pass. No, he wasn't going to let him past. And it's Scholes. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Danny Olmo. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Howson gets across to intercept that. Rijkaard. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. This ended up in no man's land. Danny Olmo. Ronaldinho conjures time and space where few can. That's good vision. That has been cut short.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Ronaldinho! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Guys.
And we have our very first corner. It's a decent clearance. It's Ronaldinho. Rijkaard hurrying through the gears. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Threads one in. Played into space out wide.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Forlan. That's really well manoeuvred. Scholes. Now this could be a chance.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And the shots!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
The message is clear. None shall pass. This is Shevchenko. Now it's Forlan. And here's Batistuta. This might spell danger. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Carvajal gets into a good position. Oh, that was vital. Rijkaard. Darwin. Floated through. That is good alertness. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Tries a shot! Scholes.
Akhirnya.
So smiles all round as they shamelessly
Guys,
indulge in
jangan
the
lupa di like,
post-match
guys.
euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of...
4 pertandingan 4 poin, anjir lah. Lawan King MU, guys. Oke. Lawan King MU.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this
Yes,
Score now, there's a chase on to retrieve it. Cleared without complication. Looking for the run. That looks a cracking ball. He's on his own. And a chance!
Anjir, kalau kasih serangan balik.
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Xabi Alonso did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, good spread. It's not an especially good pass, that. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Rodri kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he's there to belt it away.
Nunez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Darwin. And that pass just didn't quite work. Looking for options for movement. And the shots!
Siapa itu? Andrea Shevchenko, guys.
Equalizer!
Well, looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they want another.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly.
This is Shevchenko. Great shot!
Nunes.
Really well taken. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the...
Can he finish? This time surely. And it's in. And
Di replay, guys.
no time at all.
Baru juga 2-1 udah sebenarnya apa udah di bukan di replay selebrasi itu.
This is wonderful to watch.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised.
Makan.
And he's got what he
Perlu kita selebrasi guys.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
There will be 3 minutes added
Well,
time.
this is what we've been waiting for. Xabi Alonso. Ronaldinho. Oh, perfectly measured that. And the first half is done. By the side holding back here. It has been quite a half this. Well, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals, goals and more goals. Only one between them. And we're off again. Ronaldinho. Xabi Alonso. Great ball if he can get there. That's been won straight back. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Modric. Rodri producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Ronaldinho. And here's Shevchenko. Some deception. His positioning was spot on. No, that was never going to make it.
Hey, waduh.
Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players just about within shooting range. Ronaldinho, he's on it, can he get away? We expected better and so did he. And he was quick to react. Nunez looks to get on the end of this. That looks a cracking ball. Granit
Apa
Xhaka
sih?
to Rafa Silva. It's Ronaldinho. Now that's well seen too. Granit Xhaka. Now it's Darwin. Can they get him away? Serginho. Totti tries to play it through. Spread neatly. He's picked his way through. Good challenge. Excellent challenge.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
That's offside. Yes, it is.
Stop.
Substitution in progress.
The manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. He's had it taken off him. Just eases him off the ball. Can he get it through? Can he finish?
Asik. Bola lagi guys.
Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy.
Bola lagi guys.
There's the goal they've been looking
Ronaldinho
for.
kali ini.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Ronaldinho.
So here comes the substitution. So the lead now is 2.
Coming on the field.
Well, I think it's just a reward for their application. They played with great courage to try and kill this off. And for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Be disappointed with that. Kokchu looking to penetrate opposition lines. Matheus Cunha. Kokchu. Xabi Alonso. Drogba. Nicely aimed pass.
And the minutes has been indicated.
That has snuffed out the danger.
Ayo.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And we're done.
Nice 4-2.
They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win going through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Well, from behind. behind, Jim. That is so...
Sabar guys, bikin apa dulu guys. Sabar guys, sabar guys. Welcome guys, yang baru gabung jangan lupa di tap layar guys. Yang baru gabung jangan lupa di like guys.
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And if we didn't just miss it, they are up and running already. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, the Spanish really have been churning out some genuine quality at left back, and this guy Alex Grimaldo is another one of them. I think the modern game has allowed him to do what fullbacks are doing generally. They're thriving in terms of getting forward, getting into deep opposition space, and he's one that can't resist any opportunity to make those penetrating runs.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends.
Aduh, tihang guys, anjir.
He's missed, but not by that far.
Shevchenko just denied by a lick of paint. We're talking centimetres.
Darwin. It's close, definitely. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And here's Modric. Nicely waiting. Shevchenko! He's keen, determined to have his say.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And we have our very first corner. Chance for a shot!
Halo, salto.
Worth a try.
Sabi Alonso
About the
guys.
outcome.
Well, you've got to admire the confidence and the agility. Wasn't too far off either.
Pass is intercepted. Rijkaard, he is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. But Shevchenko, that was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Cut it out.
Coba ada ngoper. Yuh.
Finish the shot!
Astagfirullah. Thank you yang sudah like guys.
Precise. The finish.
Semoga yang sudah like sehat ya.
When you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
motor anjir.
I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
That's been cut out, well played. Modric. Ronaldinho. It's a promising build-up, there's plenty of really nice passing. Now this could be a chance. Messi. And they can counter here. Tries to play it through. Oh, super find. Shot could be... And the shot! Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Right card. That looks a decent ball. Right card. Ronaldinho. Xavi Alonso. That's a key
Ya
interception.
Allah, Robby.
Drogba.
Minutes has been indicated.
Right card. Ronaldinho plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Be the final action of the
Banyak
first
motif
half.
masuk.
So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Fine souvenirs. Substitution for Inter. Number 20. Didier Drogba. Number 18.
Bang, enggak bang, gini aja aku mah tiap hari lain.
Messi.
That's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Can he get it through? Modric. He is through here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There was just too many bodies in the pocket.
Oh, sweet feet. That's been drilled in. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And it's Hazard. Chasing the game, trailing by one.
Massaro really needed to come in.
That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Ronaldinho. Now it's Darwin. Xavi Alonso. Some resolute defending there. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Clinch with the rangefinder there. Some evidence and noise.
Encourage the pass. Intelligent look, but the pass was back pace.
Some beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And there's the shot! Now it's a race for the ball. And it's Soboslai. Soboslai made a surge from fullback, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Oh, what a mistake! Too happy to take that back.
Inter surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Finding their passes. like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Back in possession and ready to go again. And here's Nunez.
I thought it was going to happen then.
Di kosong
That was tense. Parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested
Notif
interest.
ganggu pisan ngeprem kalau anjir kena HP guys.
What a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again.
I didn't know it had gone out of fashion, Peter, but yeah, his exploits certainly led to the guys at the back getting a bit more credit.
And I'm sure for you that's a very welcome development.
And long overdue.
He's gone for goal! Marcelo. Looking for options for movement. Spots it and intercepts. And here's Nunez. This is Shevchenko. Dani Olmo. Chouameni. It's Ronaldinho. And here's Shevchenko. He's in a great position here. Good challenge. Excellent challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, and that won't be the last they'll see of him. This is Shevchenko. Chouameni with the foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. They changed the score. 0-0 it remains. Ended up in no man's man's land. De Ligt is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. And here's Shevchenko. It's a sharp little ball here. He's in space and he shoots. And the keeper has reacted superbly there. That's
Main
very,
tentang
very
aja,
good.
bro.
You can't ask for much more than that. Into Milan with the corner. They're first. They've played it short. Shapes to shoot!
Bisa.
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Inter Milan have their second corner now. Danny Olmo, the short one. Gets the shot away!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
On for a third of the way through the game. Danny Olmo. That looks a decent ball. Not quite on the same wavelength. Modric bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Kasih.
It's a little off target. Ronaldinho can so cleverly bypass the press. Now who's going to be... He's having a hit! Now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Delivered in. It's a sharp pass. Either side giving way. It has been tight. Now it's Modric. Time, excellent interception. Marcelo. Looking for the run. See the final 5 minutes of the first half. Looking to pass their way through. McAllister. This is Mohamed Salah. It's a good foot in there. Mohamed Salah showed plenty of zest at getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's run loose here. Shevchenko's having a shot!
Ayo, tamat.
And with that, the half-time whistle goes.
Kahiji selesai, guys.
Decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Over 10 days, this
What do
is
you
the
think we're up to after 45 minutes?
They can be very happy with the flow of the game so far. They're moving the ball around very nicely. They're creating opportunities too. They must need to find a way to add that touch of quality in front of goal. That extra clinical edge.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. We're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this. Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Ronaldinho. You won't be happy with that one. Valverde.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Steaming on chance. Loose ball now. There's a chase on to retrieve it. And that has been clubbed away. Chance for a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through.
Well into the second half and still there's nothing between them. Tries to play it through.
Aduh, harus turun, guys.
Gets his hands on it. The danger is averted. Xabi Alonso. It's Ronaldinho. This looks promising. Nunez! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
It's gone for a throw-in.
Substitution for Inter. Number 18, Mohamed Salah. Number 14,
Felix.
Danny Olmo.
Mohamed Salah is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery.
Number 8, De Bruyne. Substitution.
Salah. Great vision.
Ngetrem anjir.
McAllister running with the ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
It's an imaginative pass. Well, there's no... Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's...
Anjir.
No mistake. Finally the breakthrough.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit.
Bang, ayo. Ya. Aduh, tar dulu ya, lagi push dulu ini, push divisi dulu guys.
And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Lagi push divisi dulu ya.
Fearless, Peter.
Tar,
Too casual.
buka ini untuk yang mau buy one tar.
Substitution for Inter. Number 17, David Cut. Number 10, McAllister. Coming on the field, number 11, Shevchenko. Number 5, Nico Gonzalez.
Inter Milan making consecutive changes here. Inter Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter. The desire to stick to your task, keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this one. This is very impressive.
Shevchenko! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened? It's a mighty
Astagfirullah. Kita ayo tikin itu. Menit-menit akhir guys, soal tikin itu anjir.
There really is no way back now. Great delivery and a finish to match.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So that's it. It is all
Ya, 2-0 anjir.
and there's no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better.
Ntar guys, beli rokok dulu guys. guys, habis beli rokok dulu guys. Sorry guys, habis beli rokok dulu ya. Ini udah agak boleh kalah guys. Haji Diopnya jadi RMF guys. MRF dia pakai Haji Diop guys.
What a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this fella, Donnarumma, is someone who's been catching our eyes ever since he made his top-flight debut at the age of 16. He's had to grow up very quickly because of that, and it shows in his positional awareness and consistency. And you've got to remember, his shot-stopping is second to none.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Aprem.
And here's Nunez. And Shevchenko. He might be in here.
It seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good
Shevchenko. Too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And we have our very first corner. Barcelona are looking to go forward now.
Tengok guys, patah-patah anjir.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And it's Fowler. He's in space and looking for options. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was... And the finish! Can so cleverly bypass the press. Drogba. Now it's Bale. Xavi Alonso. Rijkaard. And it's Switch. Now it's Darwin. Now, can they get him away? And
Shevchenko.
yes, it's there! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Ronaldinho, quality ball. 1-0 here, just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Bale is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Now it's Forlan. Ronaldinho wins the duel this time. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And it's Shevchenko. Well, there's a probing ball. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Rijkaard attempts a clearance. And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of sides that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
It has been end-to-end here, a glut of goals and just one between them. More excitement seems certain. And we're off again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
De Rossi looking to pass their way through. And here's Drogba. Here's Forlan. Ronaldinho. Rijkaard. Bale. Well, there's your danger man. A title that is entirely justified. Vitinha. That is good alertness. Shevchenko looking understandably energised after his goal. And he shoots!
Sampai orang lah guys, anjing.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error. Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
That's really well manoeuvred. No way through. Serginho. Triol.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Modric. Steps in, and that's the end of that. Xavi Alonso. Marquinhos does really well to win the ball there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Kicks out brilliant. There's the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
And that was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Delete. It's a searching pass.
Well, they clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
It's Ronaldinho. Spread out to the left. Flings it across.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Nice sequence of passes this.
Good rush. He should have waited for some movement.
De Rossi. Vitinha is always scanning the pitch for targets. Ronaldinho. Tries to pass it through. Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
I think it might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Guys.
So that's it. It is all over. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end.
Mau 5 14 maksimal.
Just yet, but straights don't come much more dire than this. Only a win can save them now. On the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think it would be impossible to overlook this fella, Lamine Yamal. Obviously, he's often deployed as an inverted winger, but what stands out in his game is that he really
It's Lewandowski! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Lewandowski deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Nunez proves just a little bit too strong. Xabi Alonso, and he's whipped it across. Neymar gets it away. Rijkaard. And here's Nunez. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Tries to pass it through. Played right into his path. That's a wonderful pass. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Either of these two want to come off second best. That is lovely. Has reacted superbly there.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
Corner number 2 then.
Lewandowski!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And they're quick to get it back. Rijkaard. Still goalless at the moment. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Now this, and the shots! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Divisi are looking to go forward now. Plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Looking to play him in. That was good pressure, just hounded him off it. Rijkaard. Now it's Lewandowski, Messi, and that could set him on his way. Modric. Xavi Alonso. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Darwin. Goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. That's a sharp pass. That's a simple one for the keeper. Delix. And it's Modric. Ronaldinho. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. And he's heaved it away. And Shevchenko.
1 minute added time.
He is onto this. Pedri. And we hit half-time. So we go into half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancel each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Please take this opportunity to thank
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
match are now available. Substitutions taking place.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Delix. Xavi Alonso. And it's Salah. It's an imaginative pass. Neymar. Messi. Good spread. He is slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Rijkaard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Xavi Alonso. And Shevchenko. Rijkaard. Good ball, good take. Great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Nunez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And number 3 coming up. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Lewandowski. Rijkaard. He is always looking to break lines. Yamal. He's found a way through. Oh, it looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And he could not have picked a worse time to give one away. So the most significant moment of the game. That is some save from Khan. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Crikey, frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. That looks a good ball through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Christensen. Just about up to 75 minutes. Rijkaard. Darwin. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Messi. Big chance! There's the clearance.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 30, Neymar. Number 17, Messi. Number 18,
Can he finish? Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can
number
stick at this.
16, Firmin. Number 20, Ferran Torres. Number 19, Gavi.
And it's Salah. He's on it, can he get away? That's beautifully weighted. Tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the shot! Loose ball now, there's a chase on to retrieve it. Yamal. That's been drilled in. Oh, it's come loose.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again.
Oh, masuk.
It's there! Save the best for last! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence, if you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Indonesia take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Ah,
And that's that. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort.
keranjutan HP aing na. Ah, salam untuk kalian.
Not down and out just yet, but straits don't come much more dire than this. Well, only a win can save them now. The stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, we're underway.
Well, this fellow Giorgio Chiellini, Peter, is one of the game's great thinkers.
Yeah, in both an academic and a footballing sense, of course.
Yeah, and I think he'll prove key if they're looking to play on the break here. You won't get many players who are better than him in terms of ball winning, and it's all going to be about how quickly they can turn things around once they've got the ball.
Calm claims comfortable. Right up. And that looks a decent ball. Modric. Right, Shevchenko. That is a great pick out. Nunez! There's a goal! And that has raised the roof. Survival now, very much off. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
And Shevchenko!
Shevchenko.
It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Shevchenko demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Pelan. Mohon
That has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal,
Win.
Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again.
Tadi main sih dia,
Manager will be
wih,
absolutely delighted with such a response.
kumaha mana ya?
Showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Referee has just said play on.
Depi,
Well, it seems as if
Depa.
he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped
Oh.
into tunnel vision because he had good options
Boleh
around him and he
Wika.
failed to get his head up.
This is Shevchenko.
Oh, mohon kan?
Xabi Alonso
Mohon.
flings it across.
When it's delivered early
Oh,
like that,
sama-sama.
defenders just can't get themselves set.
Waalaikumsalam.
Manchester United decided to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but you know they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, it really should.
Dia mangkat. Mohon dia. Mohon banget nak. Hah? Diulik na po yung masa gala. Kajeng sabar din tan tesnaw kan artos ka mama.
Cannavaro. Saliba.
Pinatoko aris ito na yung macan.
And it's Xabi Alonso. Ronaldinho.
Naseretana sekali ko dibe.
Rijkaard.
Peseran hiji deui
Always
kabo.
scanning the pitch for targets.
200.
Xabi Alonso. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. That's a shade optimistic. Cafu. And it's Rijkaard.
Eta na di bapak.
Kukcu knocks it into space. And he's picked out the run. And he shoots!
Nanti na din na ito bisin na.
And he looked
Ano nota?
the assured keeper there.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's there to clear it. Darwin
has been
has found the
vindicated.
net here, of course. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Steered out wide, but
Umpan tega anjir.
that'll be the last act of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
Just a quick announcement. We'd like to inform you that
It's a really interesting
CCTV
game, and
is
they
now
head
in
in at
operation
half-time
for
at
safety.
1-1.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Ronaldinho. Coming
That's
on
the
the
second
field
half
is
started.
Number 11, Batistuta. Substitution in progress.
That's been intercepted. Kupchu. That's Cristiano Ronaldo. Good ball over the top. Oh, that's fabulous. Modric. Batistuta. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Xavi Alonso. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Modric. And it's Rooney. Strokes it back. Rijkaard. That'll be a goal kick. Darwin under intense pressure.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Cannavaro. That's really well manoeuvred. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's a good foot in there. Ball played for Kupchu. And here's Nunez. Nunez. Kupchu. Rooney. Rijkaard. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's beyond the defence. Xavi Alonso. Rijkaard. And this is Torres. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Batistuta. Nunez.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Batistuta. No way through. Rooney. He's going to be disappointed with that. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing.
Nunez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Xavi Alonso. And it's Batistuta. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. And the tears flow. The draw
Turun
simply
itu saya kurang guys.
Celebrating their wedding anniversary.
Divisi 5 deh guys. Tidak naon divisi 5 gas. Kapan tadi anjing-anjing kamal beberes. Oh, Lawan timnas guys. Handphone.
So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. The mood is boisterous, it is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're underway. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero for so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
In games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. By any measure, pretty special place.
Why, he's very much adored.
Nicely intercepted. Ronaldinho. He can run onto that. He's beaten the last man.
Buset.
And the keeper's done brilliantly to thwart him.
Oh, Peter, that's as decisive as it comes. The keeper got everything right in that instance.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well read, nice interception. No, that was never going to make it. Now it's Darwin. Yes, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well played. Oh no, what has happened here? The next is very much of the non-shall pass school of defending. Now it's Diaz. It's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, super ball. Oh, this looks sharp. Nunez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Masuk.
Oh, shooting chance! He scored! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. Just touch.
Kosong guys.
So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Shevchenko. That is one way to stop him. And it's Erdegaard. He's found a way past. Oh, what has happened here? And a chance! And it's in! They are really perfect. And they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Indonesia are now luxuriating in a 2-goal
Ah,
lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
There will be 1 minute added
It's
time.
made its way to him, and he's lost his man here. We hit half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here.
Please make
There's
sure
still a
you watch
maybe
the screen for
maybe
information
they'll thrive on
from
the
the
adversity.
Regional Police Department.
I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to let
yes.
Oh, brilliant from Darwin Núñez! About as good as it gets! The second half sparked straight into life! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lit.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Darwin Núñez!
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
It's Drogba! And it's hit the wall and out! It's a goal! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Diaz duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Drogba, this looks promising. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Ronaldinho tries to pass it through. Rijkaard. Modric. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Crunching tackle. And he's there to belt it away. Modric. Cannavaro. It's a good spell of possession, this. Ronaldinho! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. It's a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. It's a throw-in.
Substitution.
Intercepts the throw, there's more red. And Shevchenko. That's been intercepted. Scholes. De Ligt. Rijkaard. Saliba. Rijkaard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Passes the best. Just 5 minutes remaining now.
Udah motor, masih. Oh,
Cannavaro cuts it out. He's through, now is he in? Messi. This is Shevchenko.
There will be 3 minutes
Looking to
added
pass their
time.
way through. Scholes. Batistuta. Now it's Darwin. It's a risky ball, you've got to say. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply.
on King MU. Salah mencet guys.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion, everybody. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. It is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game? He's having a shot! And it's a goal! An extraordinary start! Breakthrough in next to no time!
Perfect show of intent, great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
And the dreams getting to that. Getting to it expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Manchester United already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Owen. Oh, it's good alertness. Rijkaard. Cannavaro. Finding their passes. This is Shevchenko. Tete. De Jong.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
This is Messi. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's a cute ball. Seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0.
You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Pepe is there, and he can get that clear. Now it's Villa. Now can they get him away? It's a nicely shaped ball. He's picked his way through. Riker is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Now it's Villa, now it's Pedri. Scores. Riker. Now it's Darwin. Nice looking ball. Offside that time.
Kuat hati guys.
João Cancelo. De Jong. And here's Owen.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, that's a key interception. David Villa gets through on his own. There's the shot! Sticks it away! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
The movement so impressive. This is Owen. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Manchester United! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, it's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Manchester United, oh, a decent chance! That is doing no harm at all.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Now it's Villa. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well played, well played. Modric.
Keren bagian
Looking to play it in.
Oh,
Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
It'll be 3 minutes added time.
Modric. It's a promising build up. There's plenty of really nice passing. Look at this. Nunez! It's a goal! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
gak punya ya lah mah. Astagfirullah. Juga eleh guys. Tuman. Ujuk-ujuk eleh tengah arti aina. Bisa formasi aneh sok menang.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Andrei Shevchenko, Jim, European Player of the Year, league winner, European champion, and top scorer in Italy on more than one occasion. It's an extraordinary list of achievements.
It certainly is. He really was the
Chance, surely! Now, who's going to be first to this?
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Nice looking ball. It's quick to react.
Bagus.
Shevchenko! It's hit the crossbar. It's a sharp enough swivel. Struck first time.
Well, he's visibly not happy with that. That says a lot about his professionalism.
And we have our very first corner. That's a simple one for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well played, well sorted out.
Xavi Alonso.
It's Drogba, looking for a runner. He is onto this. Nunez has a look to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Probing pass. Cuts out the supply. Now it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well played, well played. Good running, strong and purposeful. Hakimi, brilliantly cut out. Still goalless. Now it's Drogba. Drogba proves just a little bit too strong. Great ball and he's in here. Oh, that is a terrific save. He is desperate to get on the score sheet. This time,
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
now it's Mbappe. Now can they get him away? He's beaten the last man. Great chance! Oh, Japan! And Japan are in front. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
It's clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
There will be 1 minute and a
Modric.
time.
It's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. Dom. Shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And the range of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been very flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it.
He's had a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender. Stay onside.
Goblok itu kalau tadi nggak.
Makes the interception. And it's Drogba. And Shevchenko. Drogba. Closing in on goal. Solid goal. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Xabi Alonso. And he's in on goal. Chasing the game, trailing by one. De Ligt gets across to intercept that. And the shot! They've done it! And this is getting better and better. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Japan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Camavinga looking to pass their way through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Rijkaard. Drogba, passing is crisp and sharp. Can he get it through? That's been cut out, well played.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good steal, he just read it. Almost accurate pass.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here. Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
They're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. It was clearly disappointing with that pass.
Japan clearly should...
And the shots!
Goblok.
Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
Kesebelah.
A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile.
Nanti kita ke serangan balik cepat
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then.
Andrei Shevchenko, Peter, is a player who can hurt you in so many different ways.
Striking all-rounder.
Yeah, he's got the pace to get in behind, he's got the power, he's got the aerial ability, the versatility, the work rate, he's got it all.
One of the greatest strikers of all time, surely.
Very true.
That's Drogba. Drogba. Nunez is onto this. Tries a shot! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods. That was very kind of him to oblige so early. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. But Shevchenko. Guardiola picks it up out wide. And he was alert to it. And we have our first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nice try, and he wasn't buying it. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Won cleanly. Most accurate pass. Good chance here! And for a moment, time stood still. So just one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. That was a decent ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Modric. Barrios. Now it's Messi. Quality ball. And Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's the second corner of the game. Xabi Alonso getting this one clear. And now they can string out a defence.
Yolah. Hah?
And he's forced to go back.
Yung kalem guys, sang 11 sama G.
And it's Alexander Arnold.
Kapan nak minta?
Xabi Alonso.
Nota.
And it's Xabi Alonso.
Dari Barian.
Camavinga. Pablo Barrios. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That was lovely, that.
Hujan.
It's a lovely, neat pass. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Messi must have made the worst possible choice there. It was crying out to be released left.
And Shevchenko, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Trossard, floated through. Oh, super ball. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Xabi Alonso, and it's Drogba. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Now it's Trossard, and it's been played through. Shevchenko! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly.
Yeah.
Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. go, and they head into the break. All square. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incidents and talking points. This, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Thank you for your cooperation.
There's the whistle then to start the second half. Pablo Barrios, Saliba gets across to intercept that. Modric, and Shevchenko threads one in. Nunez receives it in a good position here. Well, that's wonderful alertness. Barrios, that is good alertness. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. De Ligt makes the interception. It's a promising build-up, there's plenty of really nice passing. Trossard. And here's the Shevchenko! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Substitution on the field. Number 24.
We have got changes here on both sides, in fact.
Is number 11. Duran Torres. Substitutions taking place.
Enjoy this time.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Trossard set up one goal so far. And it's Barrios. Guardiola. Shevchenko. Looking for options for movement. Nicely worked. It's the keeper's ball. Guardiola. He's through here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Might come loose. Khan sends that a long way.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Modric. Drogba. Shot a goal! And somehow he managed to miss it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
22. Trossard. Number 13. Barrios. Coming on the field. Number 15. Vitinha. Number 21. Zielinski.
Another corner, I think. Corner number 2 then.
Substitution in progress.
front. So we haven't got through. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
Now it's Darwin, looking to pass their way through.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
A minute has been indicated.
Takes a shot! Off the bar!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And reclaimed it in a trice.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Shevchenko. Coming on the field is number 20, Mbappe.
Now try to spin. And the referee brings it to a close. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose.
Come to you now with
Shevchenko sinking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
Thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And already we're underway here.
The midfield three, Dieter, I think they're going to be key in this one.
Can he finish? That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Raul actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And here's Maradona. And it's Maradona. Is there anything? It's Maradona! It's hit the upright. And he's following up.
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt. And here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Darwin. He's shifting through the gears here. An uncompromising challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. All won cleanly. Think through. He's in space and looking for options. Cross a header!
That's it, guys. How'd you do?
A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Oh, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Chanatip. Raul. That is lovely.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Chanatip. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Modric. It's Raul. Raul, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Looking for options, for movement, and he's managed to get free. Nunez! It's there! What are you thinking about the goal?
Yeah, anything that's hit low pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper. He was never going to get to that.
Goal scorer! After 39 minutes!
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Looking for the run. He's in a really good position out wide. Darwin. Now it's Modric. Chanatip. And it's Pedri.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Maradona. It's beyond the defence. De Ligt. He's in forward. There's the end of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative.
Kenapa IPL?
And both teams still very much in it.
Just a quick reminder on the
Dickens certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Two up now, and they are cruising. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Modric. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for a runner. The most accurate pass.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Improving pass. Oh, well measured. And it's made its way. It's roll! Too close for comfort. Can he get it through? Tries a shot! Sticks it away! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that. Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now. All of a sudden, this one's totally up for grabs.
And it's Drogba. And here's Shevchenko. And he's had a hit. Andrei Shevchenko, the great Ukrainian goal machine. That is a gem, an absolute gem. There seemed no way back, but they are level. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. This has become one superb game of football.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And a shot! A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Added
Time
minute
added
has been
on
indicated.
4 minutes. Nunez. Chanatip. Adrel. And the counter is on. It's a searching pass. Added time is up. And there goes the whistle. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
Match at all times.
Thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Ayat semua buka babaran dulu. Semua buka babaran ada, semua buka babaran bersebutnya dulu. Dan berhubung semua ayat barang dua nama. Ramang sedang pasti sedang, ramang putus pasti putus. Sama buka babaran dua nama, yang tidak menyenangkan, yang dulu yang naon yang lebih dalam menganyar pasti anyar menghibur pasti kamu dimaksud itu deh mereka ayat dulu anyar ayat dulu kami sekarang sudah menghibur sudah ayat pertama dulu kami sudah menghibur ini kedua kita satu urusan bagaimana cara menjalani orang tua mereka
bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. It is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running.
Andrei Shevchenko, Peter, is a player who can hurt you in so many different ways.
Striking all-rounder.
Yeah, he's got the pace to get in behind, he's got the power, he's got the aerial ability, the versatility.
He's had a shot! No, not quite.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Hey!
Looking for options for movement. Brahim Diaz. There's the shot! Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul.
Tara!
It's not taken him long. That's going to be a booking. Delict. Xavi Alonso. Rice. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Brahim Diaz picks it up out wide.
Xavi Alonso.
Either side, yet able to find the net. Drogba, and he's worked it through. And a chance! There it is!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Brahim Diaz gets across it.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Xavi Alonso. That's a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure. They forced the error.
Now it's Darwin. Knocks it into space. And that's aimed into the middle. Gabriel with the clearance. Nice looking ball. Oh, that's well spotted. The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Can he get it through? This is Shevchenko. Great chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Is the team's great visionary.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Rijkaard. Modric. Drogba. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, that's fabulous. Shevchenko! Brilliant from Shevchenko! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They are really purring here. There's a whistle for half-time. It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time.
Quick reminder today, please have your entry tickets at hand as it's time to announce today's winning lottery numbers.
And we're off again. Well measured. It hits the shot! Burnley.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there. Manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Plays it through. Yes, finding an outlet on that flank. Shot, surely!
Oh,
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
You won't be happy with that one. Darwin. That looks a decent ball. Looking for the run. Rijkaard calmly anticipates.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more. He's through. It's one-on-one. It's Modric. He has done it. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager was tempted to go for
Chance! Mistake! They put it in one! Interesting! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target. Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Drogba. Xavi Alonso. That was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. He has found a way through. Modric. Rijkaard. Xavi Alonso. Gabriel spots it and intercepts. Rafinha.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he was quick to react. Spread out to the left. That's been intercepted. Drogba. Modric. Drogba. The final 5 minutes. Played into space.
I thought it was going to happen there.
Chance for a shot!
Anjing, baik.
They have stolen never lost! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question about it back in.
Oh,
Triple
kotor.
red. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, the draw was like a tick on the card. So, overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've
during
got.
the match at all times.
Thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Jangan kau pura-pura tak tahu, jangan kau pura-pura tak melihat saudara kita di Palestina membutuhkan uluran tangan kita se-Palestina.
Barang haji ini berumah, pun anu maksudna modernisasi sebenarnya tujuannya
Oh ngahajakeun deui da.
وقت سهر بيدي الحنان الصفا وبيجودي رفعت الأمر الوفاء وقت السهر
السهر بيدي أنعى للصفا وبيت بالعليم
So bring it on, height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off, and the excitement already palpable. Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Frank Rijkaard could really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
It's more a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true. Just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Modric. And it's Drogba. Now it's Darwin. Oh, that's fabulous. Darwin. Nunez!
That is decidedly lacking. Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
And they're quick to get it back. Forlan. He has found the way. It's Forlan!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. He's picked out the run. Shevchenko. And a chance! That was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Saliba. And that has left him in a heap. Can he get it through? Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Xabi Alonso looking to pass their way through. Still goalless. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Rijkaard. The pass isn't the best. Xabi Alonso. It's a promising build-up this. Plenty of really nice passing. To lift, gets across to intercept that. It feels...
Forlan really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Xabi Alonso. Drogba. And it's Rijkaard. And it's been played through. Xabi Alonso. Forlan! And that's caused a worry or two.
There wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. It feels good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. He's had it taken off him. Drogba. Oh, there's a probing ball. And Shevchenko. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Forlan. The final action of the first half. Decent enough half, but either side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Please turn your attention to the
So they
screen
head
for
in no
information
further forward.
provided.
The score here is still 0-0.
Ya Allah. Enggak aing sih. Alah ah.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Xabi Alonso.
So off we go once more.
Replacing is number
Well, I suppose
21.
from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
And it's Serginho. Looking for a runner. That's been cut out, well played. Modric. That's a lovely neat pass. Looking for options for movement. Cannavaro.
Well, the moans and groans from the stand.
He's having a go! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Manchester United really can't be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
It's their second corner of the game. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Rijkaard. Oh, that's superb. Tries a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Forlan is offering a right smile there.
So, third corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He's got to goal! And he's really put himself on the line here. Manchester United get their fourth corner. Keeper's done ever so well.
Forlan actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Still, we await the first breakthrough. It's Forlan. And Serginho. Now it's Haaland. Mohamed Salah is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Shifted into the flank. Ed Nielsen. Fired deep towards the back post. That's an excellent interception. Drogba. And it's Drogba. Always onto this. He's managed to get himself
Offside.
offside. intercepted.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And Dyke gets rid without sophistication. Now it's Haaland. Changes him with that pass. This is Shevchenko. He's cleared it out of harm's way. Into the last 5 minutes. Modric. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Drogba.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Ano na po?
Strike one!
Ah,
And kept out by
Ang kasong
Rhys
kasong.
Foster. Last of them saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
The message is simple. Defend this with your lives.
oh.
So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome inevitable. Just sum up what we've witnessed, Jim.
Guys, sudah dulu ya. Nanti dilanjut lagi abis sholat Jumat.